Okay, in this short video, I'm going to show how we can install LLVM MOS. So I'm going to follow the instructions from the website, and first I'm going to clone the repository. So this is rather large, so this will take some time. Okay, we have now downloaded LLVM MOS repository, and see we have it here. Now we enter that directory, and I'm now going to configure it using CMake. Again, I copy from the instructions from the website. And let's see, looks like this. Sorry. And here we're going to use the Ninja for generating. And we want to specify also where we want to install this. So we do that with like this. I want to install it in my home directory under LLVM MOS. Okay, so let's see. Right, and this, you saw here that we added this -b build, and this means this is going to create a new build directory for us. So we can now go to build, and to build this, we type Ninja. And this is going to perform the build in parallel, so it will be, I wouldn't say fast, it's quite slow, but it's as fast as it can get. Right, we are now done compiling, and this took around a bit more than 15 minutes here on my computer. The next is that we are going to install the LLVM MOS, and we do that by Ninja install, and that should install into our home folder. So now let's have a look. Home. Let's see what we have. Right. Let's step back a little bit. So we go out a bit more, and here we see we have our folder. At this stage, we don't need this any longer because we have already installed. The next step is to install the software development kit SDK, and we're going to clone that from the GitHub repository. So let's see, copy it. And this is much, much faster. And the SDK contains specific configurations for each 8-bit target. So this could be Commodore 64, Commander X16, Mega 65, and so on. And now we see we have a new folder, LLVM MOS SDK. So let's go there. Again, we are going to now build this, and we are going to use CMake. So CMake, we want to use Ninja. We want to have a build directory. So all the build files are put there. We want to specify where to install. And we're going to use the same directory as before, the home folder LLVM MOS. Then there is one more thing we can do. I'm not sure it's needed, but I usually do it. So we can specify here a CMake prefix path, and we point that into our installation of LLVM MOS. Right. And now we should have a build directory. We do. And now we again see much faster than before. That was it. And now we need to install, and that's going to install it into our home LLVM MOS folder. Now we can go to home LLVM MOS. And here we can see that we have the MOS platform, and this is where all the different systems, all the specific configurations for the different systems, they reside, headers, link scripts, and so on. And in the binary, we can, for example, have MOS C64 clang. So that's now the C compiler that will target the Commodore 64. We can see if that works. Seems so. We can go to examples. We can see if we can compile an example. So we can do, let's fetch the C compiler, MOS C65. And then we say, hello, printf. Seem to work. So here we have the executable of default. So this was the very slow route to getting LLVM MOS running using where we compile completely from scratch. There are several other ways you can get this much quicker.